Hi, my name is Douglas McCrell, and welcome to Internet After Dark. And I am way too hot to be wearing this right now. It is the dead of summer right now, and I have to keep up to this sort of look, though. It's part of the show. But that show is kind of also in flux. This is my first episode. I really wanted just to have a forum show, something I could put out links to other people's stuff I find online, post my own ideas, just sort of share my day's adventures with you, the audience at home. So thank you for tuning in. Today I got in the mail, for starters, it was pretty darn exciting, our official documentation for the 48-hour Guerrilla Film Festival we competed in recently. Our film, Never Say Goodbye Twice, was the winner of the best comedy from that. And they sent us a beautiful certificate, which I hope to have framed, and I'm going to stop touching now, so hopefully I don't destroy it. As well as this sweet t-shirt. How cool is that? Sweet t-shirt? Yeah, I know. It's an extra large, so Devin's going to have to suck it. I think I'm going to get it. But that's just exciting. How cool is that they sent us that in the mail? Gothamist posted that if you don't eat, your body will eat its brain, turns to cannibalism. A new study from, I believe, the Albert Einstein School of Science from Somewheresville, somewhere, says that if you don't eat enough, your body will turn to eat, of course, it'll start breaking down its own parts. And from my human anatomy and physiology class, that certainly plays true, but no one ever really thought it would go for your brain. But that proves not to be true, according to this new study, which I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be able to speak English for how little I ate in high school. I have been writing lately reboots, or at least trying to take upon myself writing reboots, because a lot of people have been down on reboots lately and reimaginings. I've never really had too much of a problem with it. I find it sad when it's lazy, when people don't work to the best of their abilities and they just sort of take an idea wholesale and plug it into something. Like Bewitched. Bewitched was terrible because it just plugged Will Ferrell and plugged him into like an actor playing something on Bewitched. Oh, it was a terrible idea. But know who does do reboots well? Joss Whedon. I don't know why anybody, like people who try no more reboots and reimaginings. I'm tired of all the Transformers coming out. No one ever really stops to say, hey, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which ran for what, 7 seasons, was itself a reimagining of a franchise film. Well, that didn't go anywhere. It was just like a B movie that Joss Whedon added life and characters and depth to, and it went forever. So I've been trying to take old television properties that I myself disliked and trying to reimagine them as either science fiction shows or something with a lot more depth, not changing the overall idea of the show, but still trying to put forward a new idea around that idea. Like I took I Dream of Jeannie and had it where there's a secret plot within NASA to build molecular rearranging nanobot swarms to take over the U.S. Of course, the Major discovers this and is able to steal a bottle of their prototype and escapes the Gene 1E. When he opens it at home, accidentally, he discovers that when it forms a human shape, it sort of imprints off of himself, creates a female counterpart, and it's just, but it's like it's unformatted. So it's this childish, beautiful girl that wants nothing more than to please the person that woke her up, and of course they have to try to foil NASA and keep on the down low that Genie exists. So that's I thought that was pretty cool. And then today, which of course I put that on Facebook, like 7 or 8 people are like, "Oh, that's a great idea. What a good thing." And then my second idea I put up today, nothing. Nobody likes it. But that's I took it upon myself to try to do Mr. Ed as a reimagining today. Never been a big fan of the show. I thought it was one note, and it went on for like 3 seasons, and it was always on at Nick at Night. I could never escape it. It was always on when I wanted to watch something stupid after hours on Nickelodeon or something. It'd always start off with Mr. Ed, and that's how you can tell when the cartoons were over. But so I've also been able to pick up this fantastic thing today at 7-Eleven. They have been putting out these amazing Cowboys and Aliens cups. But with me being invited to a party that is Cowboys and Aliens themed, I really hope that I can turn this into a killer prop before the party, because it is way cool. It's got a built-in light on it, so it sort of like lights up like the cuff does, and just with a couple cuts and something to line the interior, it's going to turn into a really cool prop, and for super cheap too. All thanks to 7-Eleven. And they're fantastic things, but I can't just cut it up. I got to use it for reals. So I'm going to try it out right now. Oh, that tastes so Miller Lite-y. It's like the Old West walked around in my mouth and didn't wash its feet. Why am I still drinking this? So, Cowboys vs. Aliens, fun movie. I had fun with it. A lot of people hating on it. Some people walked clean out of it. Don't know why. My main problem with Cowboys vs. Aliens, or Cowboys and Aliens, keep on saying versus, but it's not. It's just Cowboys and Aliens. It took me a while to put my finger on it, but I figured out what it is. Now, I turn off my brain, and I have a great time with it. But the more I think about it, the more issues I have with it, because in Cowboys and Aliens, men are men. Boys become men. Old men are given a chance to ride again as young men, and women are useless. Completely useless. They are there to be captured and roped and pulled off and be saved. Even the one character, the one girl character who could have been badass, is ultimately helpless and has to sacrifice herself to save the day, and doesn't even hardly fights, always knocked out, slapped across the room, because again, she's in this fragile female form, despite the fact that she knows she's going up against giant aliens. Oh, again, that ruins everything. It's hard to review something without ruining everything. I gotta learn that. Anyway, Cowboys vs. Aliens, or Cowboys and Aliens. I liked it. It's fun to watch Harrison Ford run around and be Harrison Fordy and smirk and ride a horse and bark and give sort of coming of age, like, "Hey kid, man up." That's really, it should be Cowboys and Aliens, man up. That should be the colon subtitle. Bearmageddon started this week. Bearmageddon being the new comic, the new web comic by Ethan Cole, who is the one of the brothers attached to Axe Cop. Just like the trick with those guys is that it's like a 30-year-old guy and his like 8-year-old brother, or 10 or so. I don't remember their exact ages, but the younger brother tells the story to the older brother, who's an accomplished artist who draws these lavish like comics based around these stories, and they are over the top, man-powered. Well, Axe Cop was. Bearmageddon has just started. It seems like it's going to be a blast, but they've only really had just a link up. I haven't really had a chance to read too much of it. There's only maybe like a page or two posted so far. So the 48-hour film folk actually uploaded an amazing video to their Facebook page today called just simply Move. And in Move, it's the trick is that they had like 3 guys who traveled to like 18 countries and 33 cities, and it's all these gorgeous, gorgeous locales, and they just walk simply towards the camera or across the camera at exactly the same distance and exactly the same straight line. So that way when they edit it together, it looks like the guy's just walking straight or across as he blinks between different clothes in different locations and different days as they travel across the world. It's just beautiful to watch. It's a fun editing thing. It's not too in-depth, so I mean you can watch it in like a minute, but you should just follow the link and check it out yourself, because it is gorgeous. Well, that wraps up today's show, and again, before I go, I just want to thank everyone involved again for this fantastic win that was a part of my movie Never Say Goodbye Twice, which won Best Comedy in the 48 Hour Film Festival. It really means a lot to me, and hopefully it means a lot to you guys too. And I don't really have a way to sign off yet. Haven't really figured that out. This is all off the cuff. But I'll just turn this way and look at this fire for like 30 seconds. Oh, I ran out of fire. Well, I guess like credits would be going now if I had credits. It's only really me making this, so I guess I don't really need to put credits. But yeah, I bet this is pretty boring. I should probably stop.